Welcome back, of course, to Squeal on Bent TV, lovely Channel 31 around Melbourne, and if you've got Optus around Australia, except for one state because they're retarded. Now, of course, in this segment we have got the very, very fantastic, the lovely Tim from the Werribee
Zoo.
Waveless football. The Werribee. Sorry, he's getting me all juiced up. That happens to me a lot. You're the PR manager.
I am.
Put your hands together for us in the Werribee team. Tim, great. Now, Tim, what I want to know, what's your job as PR manager there for the zoo? Do you have to get out there with the animals and talk to them?
I do a little bit,
and make them act up when people are there? What do you do?
Yeah, sometimes we have to make them act up if we've got TV people out there that are shooting something or whatever. Yeah, we might need to get them doing something.
How do you do that?
Animals spend electric
prod. Is it a swift up the bum when no one's looking?
No, nothing like that, unfortunately. No, we usually food. I mean,
steroids and food.
most animals will respond to their favourite food pretty quickly.
Bit like people, really.
Sue, we just went on the same. Before the news, we always hang a chocolate bar above our head.
So what sort of animals are at the zoo?
Okay, we're an open range zoo, so we specialise mainly in big animals. So rhinoceros, giraffe, Nile hippopotamus. They're the big hippos, the ones that bite people in half.
Kill people on honeymoon.
They're the most dangerous animal in Africa, or one of the most dangerous. They kill more people than, say, lions in Africa.
What is it about the hippos? Is it just their sheer size? Or?
Yeah, highly territorial animal.
Strength, isn't it?
And because of the water, they hang around the water. Native people need to get water. Go down to fill up their containers. Suddenly, bang, hippo says, well, I don't like you being here.
So they want to eat them, they just want to protect
they're
their
herbivorous
territory.
animals, actually. They don't eat meat, but they just protect their territory and they're young.
Wow. So people go to looking for crocodiles, but they should be looking for hippos instead.
Indeed.
I actually watched Tabatha's favourite channel was the Discovery Channel, and
I love that.
not even a croc or an alligator will attack a baby hippo. And in fact, I watched this baby hippo playing in amongst the alligators going, like, I dare you to touch me. And
Because Mum will kill you.
Yeah. Mum knows where
Have you ever had any animals attack people visiting the zoo? I know you probably don't want to talk about that because encouraging people to visit the Werribee Zoo.
There have been times when they've, say, cornered the bus. We've had buses sort of taking people through, and the rhinos will sort of follow the bus, and the driver will end up sort of in a corner of the enclosure and think, well, shit, what do I do now? Because there'll be two rhinos blocking the bus.
Oh, I love it.
And the people, the visitors love that. They really enjoy getting close. We put people close to big animals. You know, for example, a giraffe.
Those buses reinforced.
They are, but generally we don't have any problems. I mean, the animals are so accustomed to those buses coming through and the noise. I mean, you can imagine the noise that, say, 60-odd school kids in one of those buses will generate.
I wouldn't blame the animals for going.
So basically it works that all the animals roam a field together, all mixed in. So it's not like a zoo where they're all in different cages.
Some of the animals are kept separate. We've got cheetah and we have to keep them separate, otherwise they'd probably eat half of the other animals. But yeah, we specialise in those mixed species exhibits. So you can see rhino, giraffe, about 40-odd zebra, 30-odd eland all together, as though you'd see them if you went for a drive through the savannah of Africa.
You don't get out and pat them, you just drive.
No, you don't get out and pat them, although you can get... I mean, giraffes sometimes lick the windows of the buses and stuff. So you can get close.
They're funny to watch mating. Have you seen a giraffe?
I haven't actually.
No,
It's quite funny. Because they're so tall, it looks awkward. But like the leg goes up and then the hand goes in. It's quite camp. I saw that at the zoo one day.
Do any
Not
of
the
the
Werribee one.
do any of the animals cross into mate like two different sort of animals?
Like dogs do.
That's a good question. They don't, but sometimes they can. I mean, many of the species of antelope, I don't know how many species of antelope, but there are a lot.
84.
Some of them actually crossbreed, but they produce offspring that aren't fertile, so they don't actually produce new species or subspecies, so to speak, but they can crossbreed. And
like
that
an ass.
Yeah.
Which is a cross between a donkey and a horse is an ass, and an ass can't breed.
That's right.
I like donkeys because they're not big, are they?
No.
I was kicked off a horse and I hate them.
Okay.
It's true. When are you open?
Every day of the year.
7 days a week?
Yeah, we're open every day of the year. I mean, our animals need care every day of the year, so there are staff there every day, so therefore we open every day.
Is there a volunteer program like for youngsters?
There is a volunteer program. You do, unfortunately, for the youngest of people, you do need to be over 18 purely for insurance reasons. Like a lot of our volunteers do, say revegetation work, and there's potential for you to get injured. So for insurance reasons, you've got to be over 18, but we encourage all the volunteer support we can get down there. We're a small staff, a rather new sort of venue. So yeah, all the support we can get, we certainly appreciate.
A little bit like Ben TV.
That's right.
Would have been a nightmare over the school holidays, wouldn't it?
We actually had the biggest Easter we've ever had like this last week.
The weather's
we're 64% or something up on last year, and there are people everywhere, which is great because it means we get paid.
Animals stolen from like school children, because I took kids to the Melbourne Zoo with the school, and one of my kids from my batch, they put a wombat in their school bag.
How'd they do that?
I don't know.
Did you get home with it?
We were halfway back to the school and there's this thing squeaking. I'm going, what's that in there? And he goes, oh, it's a wombat. I kind of wanted it for a pet. I'm like, so we had to go back.
I hope you marked the kid up for his ingenuity. But we haven't had anything like that happen. And our biggest problem is we've got meerkats at the zoo, and their exhibit is next to the restaurant and takeaway venue. So people come out with a thing of chips and he'd like one. So we had about 10 meerkats that were just like little balloons, and they had to go on a special diet because they were just so overweight. So that's our biggest problem, people feeding animals.
We've got a girl like that, she always sits at the food vending machine, Lucy, but that's another thing. She's a Lucy meerkat. Thank you for that, darling. We're going to quickly now swap over to the news desk and find out some more news here with Susie.
Oh, thank you very much, Tabby P.
Right.
Am I over here? Oh, yeah. Stop it, will you, please? Okay, I've got a fantastic cosmetics one here. Cosmetics are worthless.
Are they?
Oh. Yeah.
Thank God we don't use them.
Us natural girls, we don't use that much of cosmetics. Apparently, there's no difference between the most expensive ones or the cheapest ones except for the packaging. So there's been a big beauty blowout with the some insider who's given out all this information.
Promoting a new makeup range and all that?
I don't know. Don't use
sorry,
I'm a natural woman.
That's right.
I use Victoria's Secret. Anyway, I start. Now, if you would like to ring in here to Bent TV, can you go close up of that? With my beautiful face over it or behind it?
To Louise.
You can ring on.
Come on, Wrinkles, get on with it.
Oh, over here, okay. You can ring on 966 35 902, and if you'd like to email, you can email on SQUEAL at qmail.com.au. Thank you very much. Back to you, Tabby.
Thank you, Susan. That was also very informative, Sue. We just love the way you do those sorts of things. Now, of course, we're going to Michael.
To me, well, I just thought you had this article here, Tim. It was about sex videos to stir pandas, and because pandas are kind of very solitary animal, they actually don't like each other very much, and they don't hang around in pairs. They're thinking of putting a video out to try and get them stimulated. Can you believe that? Is this true?
I believe it is. Many captive breeding programs actually require human stimulus. We've actually got zookeepers that have had to masturbate our male rhino to get...
Oh, you're joking.
Oh, if you ever need anybody to do that.
So they can
take samples to see whether or not he was virile.
Oh my God.
And we've tried to breed rhinos for a number of years without success, and it's mainly because rhinos are an animal that like the stimulus of the females will only ovulate if there are other females around. And what people tend to do when they want to breed animals is they pair them up.
Oh,
and
that's like all the girls in my office. You know how, no, it's true. You know how when you work somewhere for 6 months and all the girls get in sync? Oh,
They do.
Certain day of the month, just don't go to work, I tell you.
That's true. That's happy.
So yeah, they often look for different ways to get animals to actually reproduce, because in a captive situation, often they're not interested in doing it.
How are they going to? They're going to get the pandas to watch a video though. How's that going to work?
So I don't know how that would work.
I'll probably get home from
Well, I might send you one of my videos and they'll probably stir them along because I'm very enticing. Darling, what have you got there?
Well, that's, what would you call it?
A show bag.
A show bag, yeah. It's been years since I've had a show bag, and we've got Werribee Park show bags here.
Oh.
We've actually,
and I believe Troy's got
yeah,
the
we've actually
over
got
there.
those as part of a prize. Now, if you'll remember the debate show we had, Rambling On, well, the new name for it is now Chewing the Fat, and that will be returning for our next season in about 2 weeks' time. Okay, and what we're going to do is we actually want to invite you all to help us with some ideas to topics for us to debate. Preferably gay, lesbian, transgendered, allied sort of topics that we can sort of debate of interest for you. Now, by doing that, we've actually got 3 of these prize packs to put your name in a draw. Now, what actually includes is there's a nice book, a cup. There's actually a pass for 2 adults to go to the Werribee Range Zoo.
Oh, cool. That's a good prize.
Yeah.
It's worth a lot of money.
Lovely book here and some bookmarks and bottle openers, a groovy pen, just a whole lot of different bits and pieces.
Bottle opener.
Now, what you have to do is you have to ring up and leave a message on the phone, and I believe we'll have the phone number coming up again for you. And just leave your details.
There's a number there.
And there's a
bottle to show. Okay, it's 9663 5902. Okay, now make sure you leave your details, speak clearly, your topic, and you'll be put in the draw. So they're great prizes, so give us a hand and we'll have your topic being debated.
Books and fridge magnet and passes and posters and stuff.
Pen. There's a pen.
There's a lovely pen.
And a pen and a bottle. That's very lovely. Well, thank you so much, darling. That was lovely. And if anyone goes down there, they can come and see you and you'll look after them and show them a great time.
Oh, a pen.
Absolutely. You can do that, won't you? Fan blooping-tastic. Now, I said that really nicely. Now we can pass to you with your little thought.
Well, I thought this was really quite sad. Teletubbies have been roped in to sell McDonald's. So they're selling in the United States and Canada. With you know how kids are really, really into this Teletubby stuff. If Teletubbies start promoting places like McDonald's, I mean, what have you got from not letting your child go there? They demand it, and every parent will give in.
But kids do that anyway. Kids just love McDonald's. They think it's heaven. Even if they don't like it, they go
there. Those little things endorsing it. Like even the drag tubbies are starting up soon.
Are they? Fantastic.
Lucy Canny, whatever. It's just disgusting. Thank you very much. And our next segment, of course, we've got the guys from It's My World team. A very, very big thank you, John.
Thank you.
All the way from the Werribee Zoo. Go and make yourself a cuppa and we'll see you shortly. Thanks.
Yay!
Good times.